Come with me on a super cosy and autumnal walk to Padley Gorge in the Peak District, UK. So, first things first, as always, is packing up the car. I keep my car stocked with a lot of supplies, so this part doesn't take long. I just need to add the extra little bits I'll need for that day, which today was gas canisters, because I don't like to store them in my car when I'm not using them, water, snacks, and milk for a cup of tea. Then I load in Seeker, set my route on the map, and hit the road. It's not too much of a long drive from where I live, so for me this was easily doable in one day. I decided to park in the National Trust Longshaw Estate car park, which cost me £5 for 5 hours. There is road parking on laybys close to the gorge, but I don't like to do this often when I'm alone in case there's no spaces when I get there and I don't have anyone with me to check the map and reroute me. The trail down to the gorge is well signposted from the car park, and it takes you through a magical forest with fairy bridges and a pond. I stopped along the way to take pictures and videos, but I was only gone from the car for around 2.5 to 3 hours, so this is a super quick and easy walk that you can do to see some absolutely stunning scenery. As you walk down into the gorge, it feels as though you're stepping into a Lord of the Rings universe. The river is twisting and bubbling and wild. The trees are curled and gnarly, and you're scrambling over giant rocks covered in moss. It's one of those places where time stands still. The outside world ceases to exist. Everywhere you look is pure magic. Late afternoon sunlight was trickling through the trees in the most delicious way when I entered the gorge, but in typical English weather style, grey clouds quickly rolled in and we dashed from tree to tree on the way back to the car, grabbing shelter from the rain. I'd been patiently waiting to visit Padley Gorge in autumn, and it was even more wonderful than I hoped it would be. I timed it just right. Plenty of leaves had fallen, so the ground was a carpet of crunchy orange, but there was still plenty clinging onto the trees, so everything was completely golden. I love the rain, but little Seeker is not a fan, so I wrapped her up in a towel to get nice and warm and dry once we were safely back in the car. I gave her some water to drink, and she drifted off to sleep whilst I made myself a cup of tea. Good job. You can definitely tell that we got rained on because my hair is so much crazier here. I boiled the kettle on my little stove in the back of the landie and sat and listened to the rain with my tea and some gingerbread biscuits. This is truly my favourite time of the year. The world never looks more beautiful to me than when it's cloaked in all of the shades of reds, oranges and yellows that you can imagine. I love feeling cosy in a jumper while there's a slight chill in the air. The clouds and rain and extra darkness feel comforting to me. I appreciate the chance to slow down and be more present and take childish joy in simple pleasures of hunting for leaves, getting muddy and jumping in puddles. The time to go home came all too quickly, but the awesome sunset over the hills on the drive home was the perfect ending to a perfect day.